Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time it's Pack Official YouTube versus Ultra Bosonotic, and this is going to be LCS Round 6 match. I know I already posted like the finals and the top cut and all that, but there's still some good matches in the Swiss rounds, so I still have like 4 more matches to post, 3 more after this one. And then back to high rated DB, but let's hop right in. So we're going to see Ultra win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 41 versus 44. He's going to choose to go first. Opening hand is Talons, Gearfried, Fireflint Lady, Six Samurai, and Durandal. I've seen a lot of people open this. I think it might just be better to play like more cards in the deck than like 44. And just play like extra hand traps and extra starters, because there's a lot of cards you just don't want to draw on this deck. Then he has Curse, Punishment, Ash, Scarlet, Cursed. Man, this hand is wild. He activates Curse, pay 8, feel great. He's gonna add Conquistador, set Punishment, set Conquistador, set Scarlet Pass. So he has Conquistador, Punishment, and Ash as interruptions. That's 3 interruptions. And then this can send Elder, which can be 4. Draws Conductor. He's going to normal summon Connector effect. Then he's going to Ash it. And then activate Talons. And he's going to rip the Cursed out of hand. Maybe he should have just went for draws there. I mean, your opponent adds Conquistador. There's a good chance that they have Conquistador Scarlet, which is just 1 pop. And your hand can play through that, but then can't play through, like, if this was Imperm, your hand couldn't play through it. So I think he should have just went for the draw, looking for an extender. Activate Fireflint Lady. It's not like people are like main decking Nib right now anyways, so like the hand trap couldn't have been that good. Then he's going to activate Durandal, equip the Fireflint. He's going to Punishment the Fireflint. He could have used Durandal on Connector, but then I guess that would have just got popped right away. I don't know, but it's like that Punishment just stopped 2 extenders and sent him Ash Dragons, so now he's going to have all of his dog stuff. That's really good. Now he's going to summon Gearfried by banishing Durandal. He's going to let that go through. Makes a sold, affect the search, adds Connector, and then you got a Conquistador pop that. This thing is way too strong. Scarlet, bring out Lord. And then after that resolves, Conquistador, pop. And then that's just going to be a pass turn on his part. He has nothing else. And then end phase, Ash, he adds this. He could have just specialed it and got its effect. Draw Wakero. He's going to pay 800 with Cursed. Adds Lord, which means he's going to try going for game this turn. Lord effect, send Cursed. And then Cursed effect, send Conquistador. I don't think that was needed, sending of the Conquistador, because he already has Wakero engraved to get the Scarlet. Normal summon the Saint, uses effect, add Punishment. Man, this, I don't even realize, like, this card's name isn't the Saint anymore. I'm gonna have to start calling it, like, by its actual name. Switch to attack, banish Scarlet, set Wakero. He could summon out Lord too. Or he's just gonna do that right there. And then 25. Yeah, he's gonna admit defeat. He dies right there. And now, moving on to game 2, we're going to see Pat go first. Opening hand is Fire Flint Lady, Gear Freed, Ogier, Talent, Fire Flint Lady. So this is a decent hand. I mean, it's not amazing, but it definitely works. He has Droplets, O-Lion, Wakero, Ash, Tuning, so he has Ash for the only hand trap. He's gonna Ogier, Effect, and that, like, the Ash plays in the talents, because then he's gonna look at your hand, and he's just going to, like, rip the Tuning, and then Grenade, rip the Droplet. Send Durandal, Fire Flint Lady, summon itself out, link into a Isolde effect to add, adds connector, Gear Free to summon itself, and then Ogier equipped to the Gear Freed. So now Gear Freed has a monster negation, which Ash. Isolde effect, sending 2 for cost. He's going to Ash that. He's going to Gear Freed negate that. And then he's going to bring out the 6 Sam. He actually can't use talents here because he activated Ash and he used this to negate the activation. And this says if your opponent has activated a monster effect, which he hasn't because it was negated. Yeah, so that was like a misplay. That couldn't have been activated, but it was going to be game anyways because he still had Grenade to just rip Droplet out of hand. Now we're going to see Ultra go first again. Opening hand is Rhoda, midfield, Talents, O-Lion, Oliver. This is a good hand besides the O-Lion. The midfield breaker is really good versus the Eldlich stuff. He has Curse, Nib, the Knightened, Conquistador, and Cursed. Man, these all got different names. He's going to activate Cursed, pay 8, feel great. You opened up 2 Curseds, game 1 and game 3. Adds Lord effects and Cursed, and then Cursed effects and Wakero. Set Conquistador, end phase, Wakero to set Scarlet. So now he has Scarlet Conquistador as an interruption. Or, if he doesn't want to do that, then he could Scarlet Nib. That is another thing. So he has a couple different options here. Draws Durandal. Such a good draw. Like, this hand is nice. Like, besides the O-Lion, like, this hand's just, like, perfect. He activates midfield breaker and then Rhoda. So now he can't even get hit with Conquistador. He'd have to hit the midfield breaker. So he's gonna have to Nib. Maybe he'll change Scarlet to it. I guess it depends when he decides to drop it. Summon connector effect, bring out Dolphin. This would be in defense. And they caught that. And then Aqua Dolphin gets rid of O-Lion. Looks at the hand. He takes 500 because he can't hit anything out of there. And then he doesn't use O-Line effect because he saw the opponent's Nib. He's going to go into a Soul. Oh, he's thinking. Alright, yeah, definitely going into a Soul Day. And then get a free search. Adds Gear Freed. And then uses the second effect. Sending 2. And then brings out the 6 Sam. And then he can go on the... Man, like, this is so weird having to go for this play. Like, when you know your opponent has Nib. Goes for Link Cross, brings out tokens. And then he's going to get hit with Nib. And he's gonna chain Scarlet. So now he brings out Lord. And then everything gets tributed and no tokens. He's doing that so that way his opponent doesn't get a token, and then just uses token plus extender tuner in the needle. Banish 2, add back Phoenix. He's gonna use Talons, so he's gonna hit a card from hand. He's just gonna hit the Knight here. The Knight wasn't doing anything. It was just a 2500 body. So I don't know if that was the right thing to do, and he knew that that was in hand too. Like, again, maybe he could just like went for the draws there. Discard Blade, summon out Oliver, activate Durandal effect. I don't know, you really don't have to use the effect to hit from hand every time, especially when you already know your opponent's hand and you know the best thing you're going to do is hit a 25 free body. Like, that's just a 25 attack Cyber Dragon at that point. Add Renaud, and then summon out Renaud, add Living Fossil back. I love that, like, interaction. I love Renaud in general. It's, like, probably just the best one of, like, the main deck guys. Summon Needle effect, bring out Jut. Then we know he's only playing one O-line. There's no way he's playing more than one. Goes in the Mechan Phantom Beast, uses that effect, brings out tokens. Then he's calculating. There's just no way he has game here, right? I mean, he has Living Fossil as an extender, banish 2, add back Blade. Which means he's going to summon out the Jet here. Then Jet bring itself out. So he's thinking here. He's going to get rid of Jet and the token. Goes for Herald. Living Fossil. Bring out O-Lion. Go for Savage. Or go for Roland then Savage. Obviously, I messed that up there. This card's nuts. Like, actually. Getting like a free send and add at the end phase. Just for like going through this extra step. And then Savage, equip Phoenix, or equip Needle Fiber. 21. And then 3750. End phase, Roland, send Smoke Grenade, add Renaud. So now his opponent has to go up against Herald Savage. Draws Servant. I mean, that's definitely a good draw. It's like what you want to draw here. The midfield breaker also only protects monsters from not being destroyed or targeted during the main phase 1. So like the main phase 2, like this card just becomes stronger because these can now be targeted. He's gonna Herald negate the Servant. Something was obviously gonna negate that Servant. He's gonna Scarlet. Set the Wakero. Lord, get rid of the Wakero. That's going to prompt a Savage negate. And then end phase, Wakero sets Scarlet. Pass turn, draws Talents. Now he just doesn't have to summon 5 times. Play around Nib. Negate the Scarlet with Savage. Or negate the Conquistador with Savage, I meant. Banish Durandal, summon out Gearfried. Now he has a monster negate. normal summon or special summon this out. I don't know if he's special to normal. I have to assume he's special to. And then he's going to use the effect, add back Living Fossil. Make him Phantom Beast effect, Tribute 1. He's going to chain Scarlet. You let that through. He's going to Conquistador. You Savage Negate. And then he's going to admit defeat. Now his nib's turned off, and he's just going to attack right there, and it's going to be game. Just going to see that little admit defeat thing. Yup. And we see Ultra admit defeat and Pack official YouTube win the match. You can check out his YouTube. I think it might actually just be like Pack official YouTube. I don't know his YouTube name. It's got to be something close to this. But that's going to be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinder signing off. Peace.